Puck comes up into the zone, skating down with it. Risley taking that puck into the corner, stops there, curls around, trying to come back. She's got 3 Rochesterians on her. Puck comes out to the point. Dalin pops out over into the slot. Nobody there except for Olivia Fanchulo. Fanchulo brings that out into the neutral zone, gets turned over. Jessica Barnes snapping that back. Picked up by the Amherst McDonald. Taylor Ames, hard pass into the middle for Barnes. Barnes dumps that puck in and goes off for her change. Rochester from the trapezoid. Pass that puck up on the near side. Dalin able to hold it. Still in. She loses it at her skates as that puck gets picked up by Dadson. Is that Dadson or Dodson? At the point, fired by McBride. Doesn't make it through. Puck goes into the corner. Played back around behind the net by Barnes. I thought she went off for a change. She did not. She was told to stay on the ice. Taylor Ames battling on the far side, trying to get that puck out. Held in by Nora McBride. Fires it on net. Saved by Amelia Courtright. There it's in, and it gets popped in. That's a goal. I did not see who scored that goal. Perhaps you did. Rochester goal scored at 2:37. I don't know by whom, and they lead 1-0. Rochester winning that faceoff. Kalachi sending that puck down. Ripped around back behind the net to Barnes. Puck comes out into the neutral zone. Chased down by Searles on that far side. Searles snapping it forward for Brooke Burns. Burns not able to hold it. Comes back. Passed across to Kalachi. Kalachi backhands his puck up to the blue line for Beiseter. Beiseter brings it over into the offensive end. Stopped at the top of the circle. Cuts back. Puck snapped in from the point. Blocked in the slot. Picked up by Kalachi. Center point. Blocked right in front by Adele Risley. Risley coming down with this puck through the neutral zone. Penetrates into the offensive end. Puck gets taken away by Nora McBride. McBride cuts across in front of her goal. Passes that puck up to the blue line. Comes out to the neutral zone. Cracciolo trying to play it. Not able to keep it. Nora McBride driving. That is Alexi Jackson. Jackson sends that puck in behind the net. Collected by Barnes. Tries to shovel that puck out. Not able to get enough stick on it. Curling around, Lexi Jackson at the corner now. Jackson squeezed up by Barnes. Coming out with that puck are the Nats. Snap it up. Not able to hold it in at the blue line. The puck comes out into the neutral zone. Here comes Juliana Cracciolo pushing that puck forward. McDonald pulling it off the end of her stick. Turning it back up into the neutral zone for Coyne. Here goes Tegan Coyne. Sweeping in over the goal line, has her pocket picked by Taylor Ames, still battling for that puck. Leaks back out, shot taken by Izzy Dodson. Rebound comes out into the slot. Coyne, backhand shot, save by Amelia Courtright. Shot off the face-off, saved Courtright. Puck gets whiffed on, grabbed by Wozniak. Wozniak curling around. She gets stopped by Estelle Dallin. Dallin takes that puck over onto the side, rips it all the way around. Held in at the point by Whitney. She fires it forward. Ames not able to pick that puck up off of her feet. Puck goes behind the net. Amherst back to the point. Send that puck into the corner for Wozniak. Wozniak battling in there. She's got Tegan Hogan fluffy all over her. Puck comes out to the point. Kalachi fires, shot, save by Courtright. Face off to the right side of Courtright. Comes back to Kalachi. She fires it all the way across. Fanchulo not able to hold it. Has to retreat back into her neutral zone. Plays that puck up for Byzitter. Byzitter misses the pass. Dan-Dalin's going to chase it down. Pick it up at the bottom of her circle. Go over her goal line. Send it up along the boards for Adele Risley. Risley trying to come out with that puck. Passes out for Barnes. Barnes can't hold on to it. Goes off her stick. Collected by Fanchulo in front of her own goal. Olivia fires that puck into the neutral zone. Wait, was that Olivia? That's not her first name, is it? It is. Searles pushes that puck forward. It gets by Dan-Dalin. Estelle chases it down at her corner, sends it back up. Stopped by Byzitter, not able to hold it though. Risley grabs that puck, sends it down the length of the ice, and that's going to be an icing. Shout out to my sponsors, Two Broke Moms, located on Main Street in Pulaski, next to the Chinese food restaurant across the street from the bank. Power Play Sports, Exit 47, Interstate 81 in Watertown. Dupree's Cleaning Services, interior and exterior cleaning for all of your commercial, industrial, and residential needs. And Glory Construction and Services. If you're going to have it built in his glory. That puck gets blocked by Mia Cry. Comes back to McBride. She dumps that into the corner. Battle for it there. Lexi Jackson wrapped up with Fluffy. Jackson comes away with that puck. Spinning around in the corner. Has Fluffy all over her. Puck gets sent around to the other corner. Near side here. Chased down by Tegan Coyne. Coyne and Dalin. Dalin coming away with that puck. Gets it into the neutral zone. Goes right to Nora McBride. Nora hands that puck off to Dadson. Dadson, McDonald. Coyne at the corner. Coyne centering pass gets blocked by Fluffy. Blocked again, swept away by Ames. Grabbed by McDonald, fired in. Turned back out into the neutral zone. And Nora McBride's going to chase that puck down, pass it off to Sienna McDonald. McDonald at her own circle, passes it back over to McBride. McBride moving up with that puck. Cross-ice pass for Dadson. Dadson not able to catch it. That gets turned back by Dalin. Tip is the call. No icing. Juliana Cracciolo is going to have to chase that down. Chasing after it, but getting to it is Fanchulo, trying to get it out. Risley holds it on the far side. Risley ties that puck up along the boards. Battle for it. Everybody's getting in there. Jessica Barnes comes out with that puck. Barnes makes her moves to the goal. Shot fired, goes up and over the crossbar. Drops down near side. Dadson picking it up. Dadson trying to backhand it out. Held in by Dalin. Fires it softly at the goal. Save by the goaltender, number 40, Regan Healy. Face-off driven to the corner. Barnes not able to stay with it. And Nadia Wozniak chasing it down. Wozniak around the net on the far side. Loses that puck to Risley. Risley battling for it in the neutral zone. Risley still with it. Driving forward back into the O-zone. Pass over into the middle for Barnes. Barnes backhands it at the goal. Covered up by Regan Healy. That was a nice, great job back-checking, taking control of that puck and advancing it into the forward end by Risley. Adele coming up big there for her Nats team. And we got a high stick against the Americans. Rochester penalty, number 8. 1 minute, 30-second minor for high sticking. As soon as it goes up. So high sticking is the penalty. Time of that minor penalty, 8-12. 2 minutes for high sticking. I've seen it done both ways, and I don't know why. There's a face-off battle won by Syracuse. Puck comes back to Estelle at the point. She leaves it for Risley. Risley battling against Wozniak, comes away. Wozniak getting that puck. Gets it by Estelle, drives it down. Estelle's getting on her horse, cuts to the middle as Taylor Ames comes over to the boards to grab that puck. Taylor moving back up with it, passes that puck out for Barnes. Misses Barnes, though, picked up by Nora McBride. McBride back up to Wozniak. Wozniak moving into the offensive end, drops that puck off for Evelyn Warner. Warner not quite ready for that. Puck gets deflected, popped up high. Warner making her way into the middle, center point position. Warner coming around, wind up, shot low, kick, save by Amelia Courtright. Battle for that puck in the corner. Behind the net now, Jessica Barnes picking the puck up. Trying to pull it to the middle, loses it. Risley behind her, snaps that puck forward. Gets touched by Rochester at the blue line. It's going to go all the way down the length of the ice. No icing. 1 minute to go in the power play for the Nets. Sienna McDonald picks up that puck behind her net, passes it around to Coyne at the blue line. Coyne has her pocket picked. Dalin fires it, goes off McDonald. Goes slowly towards Haley, and Healy not able to cover that puck up. Coming in to help her out, though, Nora McBride. Puck comes back to the neutral zone, collected by Taylor Ames. Ames snaps it off the board to let it go into the offensive zone while allowing her team to check up on sides. Nora McBride picks that puck up. Passes it along to Peyton Baldwin. Baldwin brings it down the length of the ice. Backhands it behind the Syracuse goal. 20 seconds to go in the penalty kill for Rochester, and they are dominating this puck. Juliana Cracciolo gets that puck into the middle, picked up by Fanchulo. Fanchulo curling around her own end, passes over to Whitney. Whitney moving forward over the center line, over the blue line into the Ozo. Goes to dump that puck to the corner. Grabbed there by Estelle Dallin. She turns this puck back. Fanchulo's going to chase it down, and that'll burn off the penalty kill for Rochester as the teams return to even strength. Rochester still on the move. Searles pops this into the middle, picked off by Taylor Ames. Taylor taking it over towards the corner. Battling for that puck with Brooke Burns. Puck comes out. Searles chasing after it. Goes behind the net for it. Has Beisiter up at the circle. Beisiter grabs it. Tries sending it back. Stolen away by Jessica Barnes. Puck gets deflected. Goes all the way across to Mia Pepicilli. Pepicilli punching that puck forward. Chased down by Rochester. Rochester coming around. Emma Colaci with this puck. All the way end to end, and that puck gets swept away by Taylor Ames. Recovered by Colaci, winds up, shot, glove save, Amelia Courtright. .403 to go in this opening period. Rochester leads by a score of 1-0. Face-off won by Rochester. Grabbed by Nora McBride. She dumps that puck in back behind the net. Collected on the near side by Dadson. Dadson misses it. Puck comes up into the neutral zone. Corralled by Nora McBride. McBride snaps it back the other way. If it makes it over, it's going to be an icing. No icing, waved off as Jessica Barnes was right there. Barnes snaps it up for Mia Cry. Mia Cry not able to catch up to it. Rochester coming back with that puck. Dadson couldn't get the shot off as Fluffy took it away. Fluffy snaps it off the boards, goes all the way back. It's going to be on net. Save Regan Healy. She dishes that puck over to Emma Colaci. Sends it across, picked off by Pepicilli. Pepicilli gets it to Mia Cry. Cry shot on goal, bounces. Save Regan Healy. Face-off will be to the right side of Regan. Tegan Fluffy Hogan taking that face-off. It is won by Nadia Wozniak. Wozniak brings that puck back behind her net, passes it up along on the near side. Baldwin sends it across to Warner. Warner touches it, goes into the offensive end, picked up by Taylor Ames. Ames goes behind her net, challenged by Peyton Baldwin, sends it up along the boards, collected by Pepicilli. Pepicilli loses it at the center line to Wozniak. Wozniak skating around wide, going wide to Fluffy. Wozniak making away into the slot. There's a shot, save by Amelia Courtright. Puck picked up at the corner. Pepicilli fires around to the far side for Cracciolo. Cracciolo Trying to battle for it. Ames coming in to pick up that puck, though. Nadia Wozniak not able to hold it. Baldwin there. Baldwin picks it up, goes back behind net. Centering pass comes all the way out. McDonald at the point. Draws it over to forehand. Fires it forward to the slot. Shot fired by Evelyn Warner. Save. And that gets swept away by Fluffy. Avery Whitney in the neutral zone. Curling around. Bringing that puck up over into the O zone. At the hash mark. Takes it over the goal line. Stopped there by the Nats, Estelle Dallin. She goes down hard. Puck's in the middle. Taylor Ames pushing it forward. Picked up by Nadia Wozniak. Wozniak spinning around in the slot. Goes for the backhand shot. Blocked by Taylor Ames. Centering pass. That gets kicked away by Courtright. On the side there, Cracciolo goes down. Able to get that puck far enough out for Jessica Barnes. Barnes sends this down the length of the ice, and that's going to be an icing against the Nats. With 1:42 to go, we'll bring this faceoff back down to the other end of the ice. There's a face-off. Puck won by Rochester. Back at the point, Nora McBride fires it in. Blocked out in front. Swept up by Estelle. Coasts his way down. Nora's going to skate back and pick it up. Nora takes that puck behind her net. Challenged by Mia Cry. Mia gets a piece of it. Not able to hold on to it. Puck comes out into the neutral zone. Taylor Ames fires it forward. Mia had not cleared yet. That's going to be an offsides. Face-off won by Syracuse. Puck given back to Estelle Dallin. She snaps it up off the boards for Barnes. Misses Barnes. Kalachi for Rochester sends it the other way. Picked up by Taylor Ames. Ames fires it down. No icing. Calling the tip. Picked up by Rochester behind their net. Coming out with this puck, Emma Kalachi fires it forward. Stopped by Estelle. Dallin sends it up. Back to Kalachi. Kalachi not able to catch it, though. Fanchulo picks that puck up off her deflection. Fanchulo fires this into the neutral zone, goes right back to Estelle. See if Estelle passes it to her team this time, and she does. Gives it to Adele Risley. Risley hit as she crosses the blue line. Puck gets turned over. Coyne runs into the official. Kalachi coming up behind with the puck. Kalachi runs into Estelle Dallin. Dallin battling. Puck comes out. Fluffy over there. Puck is all wrapped up along the boards, and Estelle Dallin comes in, takes that puck, goes back behind her goal. Gets attacked by Lexi Jackson. Jackson comes out with that puck, comes up along the goal line, tried to shoot that, gets blocked right away. Jessica Barnes grabs it, backhands it softly into the neutral zone. Grabbed by Fanchulo, who gives it to Kalachi. Kalachi sends it across, and Fanchulo was gone as she was retreating back to go for her line change. McBride sends that up off the boards, grabbed by Estelle. That's the end of the period. At the end of one period of play, Rochester Americans lead the Syracuse Nationals by a score of 1-0. Check out these awesome sponsors. There's the face-off won by Rochester. Kalachi taking that puck around over the blue line into the offensive end. Kalachi at the corner. Spinning around looking for somebody to pass to. Sends this through to Coyne at the point. Coyne shot fired, goes high. I think that caught the glove of Courtright. In the corner now with that puck, Alexis Jackson. Lexi tries sending that puck out, comes over Estelle Dallin, pokes it away. Jackson at the corner, sends it around to the far side. Dadson over there. I think that's Dadson. Cracciolo going in. Estelle coming up with this puck, trying to clear the zone, not able to as it gets held in by Tegan Coyne. Dadson, I'm sorry, that wasn't Tegan Coyne. Was it? Yes, it was. Dadson back behind the net. Puck taken away by Taylor Ames, sent along the boards, held in by Sienna McDonald. Now this comes out through the neutral zone. Kalachi's going to chase after it. She's going to pick it up at her end of the ice, challenged by Jules Cracciolo. Jules chasing her down, hot on her heels, back checking. Coming over is Fluffy to try to poke that puck away. But she's able to stay with it, fire that shot on net, saved by Amelia Courtright. Face off to the right side of Courtright. There's the face-off, won by Rochester. Goes back to the point, sent up into the corner, chased after by Evelyn Warner. Warner pressed up against the boards, coming in to help out Nadia Wozniak. Puck comes out into the slot. McBride shot and a goal. So Rochester goal scored by number 13, Nora McBride, assisted by number 10, I believe, Nadia Wozniak. 13 from 10? Could have been 20. I'm not exactly sure. Time of the Americans' goal, 6:29. Battle for that puck back behind the net. McBride from the center point, fired over. Blocker save by Amelia Courtright. Another shot, another save, Amelia Courtright. Give us a face-off to the right side of Amelia. Face-off controlled by Syracuse. Turned over, Fluffy trying to get that puck out. Grabbing it, though, Brooke Burns turns it back. Estelle Dallin catches that pass. Estelle turns it up along the boards for Juliana Cracciolo. Cracciolo trying to get that puck out is stopped by the Amerks. Fluffy comes back and picks that puck up. Tegan going behind her net, snaps that puck up along the boards. Taylor Ames coming to help out. She gets taken out. Drops down. Mia Karai grabs that puck, sends it down the length of the ice. I believe it got touched by Olivia Searles. I guess it did not. Icing is the call. 12:16 to go in this second period. Rochester leads by a score of 2-0. Searles taking the face-off against Tegan Fluffy Hogan. Searles wins, draws it straight back, though. Goes all the way back to her end of the ice. Mia Cry chasing after it. First one to get to it, though, is Olivia Fanchulo, who backhands it up to Brooke Burns in her neutral zone. Puck is stopped by Adele Risley. She rips it down the length of the ice for an icing. It'll bring the face-off back down to the Nats' end of the ice. There's a face-off. Technically won by Syracuse. Risley with it, taking it behind her net, has Jessica Barnes to pass to, backhands it along. Pepachilli picks it up along the side. Turned back, though, by Nora McBride. Puck comes out center point Emma Kalachi with it, fires it into the far corner. Teagan back there trying to get that puck. Taken away by Dadson. Dadson trying to get it out in front. Held back there by Risley. Risley with the puck on the far side. Trying to come up with it. Risley shovels it along. Held in. Turned back over to Dadson. Nope. Picked up by Teagan. Teagan trying to get that puck out, and it goes the length of the ice. And icing is going to be the call again. Sure looked like it touched 100 people. No, I guess it did not. Face off to the right side of Amelia Courtright. Risley squaring up against Nadia Wozniak. Wozniak wins the draw, brings that puck back. Woz with the shot, save. Puck is in the crease, still in the paint, battling. Nice set of saves by Courtright there. Wozniak to the corner, gives that puck over to Peyton Baldwin. Baldwin behind the net, comes around in front, taking that shot, save, rebound, shot, save, rebound, save. And Courtright able to pin that puck up along the board. Sorry about that. I thought I had switched the cameras. Face-off won by Rochester at the point. Whitney fires in, deflected, bounces over, goes to the far near corner. Battle for it there. Picked up by Wozniak. Wozniak skating back with it. Sends it off the boards for Fanchulo. Instead, it is grabbed by Mia Cry, and she sends this down the length of the ice too far. Nobody there for Syracuse. Syracuse seems to have adopted a dump and sit down game. It's not a good way to win games. They got to get themselves regrouped here and figure out how to come out and attack and get some back against the Rochester Junior Americans McDonald team. Searles facing off against Fluffy. Kolachi fires that puck, goes back behind the net, picked up by Taylor Ames. Ames backhands it around for Juliana Cracchiolo. Cracchiolo passes it out for Mia Cry. Cry off her skate, not able to keep that puck with her, turns it over to Byzitter. Byzitter runs into trouble, drops that puck back to Kolachi. Kolachi skating around through the neutral zone, dumps it in, picked off by Estelle Dallin. Dallin squeezing her off the puck, now pressing it up against the boards back there. Puck goes to the corner, chased after by Kalachi. Kalachi and Fluffy. Kalachi spearing it back. Dallin coming in, using her knee to get some leverage. Puck comes up towards the point. Held by Searles. She fires it back into the corner. Kalachi all over it. Battle for that puck. Along the boards. Goes out to the corner, and Estelle Dallin skates down after it. Estelle swings it around to the far side, taken away by Rochester. They go back behind the net. Centering pass attempted. That gets blocked. Picked up by Taylor Ames. Sends it into the neutral zone. Stopped there by Kalachi of the Rochester Americans. Yeah, nice puck handling along the blue line to keep her team on sides. Soft shot at the goal, saved by Courtright. Puck gets turned out into the neutral zone. Nora McBride for Rochester, picking that puck up, trying to send it along. Caught her own team in a line change. Puck gets turned over to Syracuse. Estelle Dallin tried passing at Mia Cry. Didn't have nearly enough on it. Does not make it to her. Tegan Hogan along the boards, battling for that puck. Gets swatted out. Comes out, picked up by Estelle Dallin. Dallin trying to just whack at that puck to get it out of the zone. There's a lot of that going on for Syracuse right now. They need to regain their composure. Peyton Baldwin back behind the net. Centering pass. Shot fired off the side of Courtright. Back behind the net. Passed around behind Alexa Jackson, with that puck at the corner. Jackson has Ames on her. Puck comes out. Dadson spearing at it, as is Teagan. Teagan kicks it over to Mia Cry. Cry passes up to Cracchiolo. Cracchiolo in trouble. Has her stick hooked around Avery Whitney. Whitney able to get that puck forward. Dadson stepping up. Driven out. Whitney turns. Shot fired. Blocked out in front by a fallen teammate. I think it hit Coyne. Puck in the corner. Jackson picks it up, backhands it around, goes back behind the net. Jackson looking, coming around out in front, drops that puck off to the corner. Snapped up along the boards by Taylor Ames, and that's going to go down the length of the ice for an icing. There's the faceoff won by Syracuse. Teagan taking that puck behind the net, passes it up for Jessica Barnes. Barnes snaps it off the board to get it into the neutral zone, but it just goes to Sienna McDonald. McDonald turns that puck back up, stopped by Dalin at her own blue line. Ricochets off a player. She gloves it down, tries popping it forward. Jessica Barnes there trying to get it. McDonald snaps it back. Grabbed by Risley. Risley passes across to Teagan. Teagan up to Pepachilli. Pepachilli misses the pass. Fanchulo turns around, chases after it. Olivia Fanchulo sends that puck around behind her net on the far side. Risley and Barnes there. Barnes backhands it behind the Rochester goal. Picked up off the base of the boards by Olivia Fanchulo. She sends this hard up along the side. No icing as it's waved off. Estelle Dallin's going to hustle after it gets to that puck before Peyton Baldwin does. Dalin lays down on the job. Spearing at that puck is Baldwin, and Dadson comes out with Teagan Hogan. She gets that puck up to Pepachilli. Pepachilli coming wide, sends that puck forward, and she sends it too hard, too far. Icing is the call. Gonna have to go over some geometry lessons with Mia Pepachilli there. Angle of incidence equals the angle of reflection. Goalie change for Rochester. Number 32, Olivia Wilson, coming in for Regan Healy, as we are just over the halfway mark of this game. Searles lines up for the faceoff against Fluffy Hogan. Faceoff won by Rochester. Looked like Fluffy snapped that to McBride, actually. Puck comes out, fired back in by McBride. That's an offsides. 6:41 to go in this second period. Rochester leads by a score of 2-0. Searles wins that faceoff. Brings it back to Nora McBride. McBride passes it over to Kalachi. Kalachi goes over the blue line on the far side, curling around, back behind the net. Looking in the slot. Grab by Mia Cry. Cry sends this out into the neutral zone off the boards. Kalachi retreats back to pick that puck up. Curls around, sends it off the boards for Layla Byzitter. Byzitter taking that puck in. Taken away by Risley, sent around. In the middle, though, coming back, Kalachi. Kalachi lifts the stick of Risley, goes after that puck in the corner. Kalachi's shot, and that goes back behind the net. Taylor Ames backhanding it around. Picked up by Nora McBride, can't get the shot off. Mears McBride again, firing that shot. Kick save by Amelia Courtright. Puck comes up on the near side. McBride with it, flicking it forward at the hash mark. Sent back, held in at the point by Kalachi. She fires it, goes into the body of Adele Risley. Risley fires this all the way down for the icing. And that'll just bring the faceoff back down by the Nats' end of the rink. 5:34 to go in this second period. Risley coming in for the faceoff against Tegan Coyne. Risley wins the draw, stepping up, though, and taking the shot. Alexia Jackson saved by Courtright. Faceoff to the left side of Courtright. Waiting for Fluffy to come in and take the faceoff. She draws that puck over, picked up by Pepachilli. Pepachilli trying to send that up. Gets speared out and gets out into the neutral zone. Whitney there for Rochester. Sends it off the boards. Grabbed by Estelle Dallin. Trying to get it out. Pepachilli at the blue line. Picks it up in the neutral zone. Pepachilli snaps it forward, and that's going to be another icing. Nope, icing waved off. We were close enough. Puck gets through the legs of Hogan. Taken by Alexia Jackson. Lexi going in with the shot. Save. A rebound cleared away by Estelle Dallin. On the far side, Jessica Barnes with a soft clearing attempt. Held in at the blue line by Rochester. Coyne comes in. Shot fired. Glove save. Amelia Courtright. Wozniak facing off against Hogan. Face-off won by Rochester. Puck comes back to Fanchulo. Fanchulo driving forward to the corner with that puck. Puck is loose, snapped out by Syracuse. Goes the length of the ice. No icing as it's waved off. Olivia Wilson comes out of her net to play that puck. Passes it off to her teammate. Gets snapped out. Missed pass at the blue line. Jessica Barnes collects it in the neutral zone. Turns around, passes that puck back up for Cry. Excuse me. Mia not able to get to that puck. Olivia Fanchulo does. Fanchulo around. Stolen by Cry. Stolen back by Rochester. No, it's loose. It's just sitting there. Nobody wants to touch it. Now grabbing that puck, Evelyn Warner. Warner moving forward. Drops that puck off for Wozniak. Back to Warner. Backhand shot. Save by Courtright. Wozniak curling around. Wozniak in the slot. Backhand shot and save. .358 to go in the second period. Face-off won by Rochester. Out in the slot. Blocked by Dan-Dalin. Wozniak takes that puck behind. No, I'm sorry. Gets past to Wozniak by Baldwin. That was Baldwin that brought it around. Wozniak skating around in the middle now. Loses that puck in the slot. Sent over along the side. Cracciolo grabs it. Cracciolo pass out to Pepicilli. Pepicilli receives it. Puck taken away by Nora McBride. Off the boards, goes to Wozniak. Wozniak going over the blue line, advancing forward. Wozniak circle between the legs. Drop pass for Evelyn Warner. Warner back to Wozniak. She was not ready for that. Wozniak back to Warner. Warner winds up, shot, and a goal. Rochester goal scored by number 88, Evelyn Warner, assisted by number 10, Nadia Wozniak. 88 from 10. Time of the Americans' goal, 11:41, and they lead 3-0. Rochester skating up with this puck on the near side. Fanchulo over the blue line into the offensive end. Takes that puck along the red line. Now back behind in the trapezoid. Skates around into the slot. Shot fired. 1T goal by Avery Whitney. So that was Rochester goal scored by number 12, Avery Whitney, assisted by number 8, Emma Colaci. 12 from 8. Time of the Americans' goal, 12:02. And they lead 4-0. Mia Cry lining up for the faceoff against Tegan Coyne. Coyne wins that draw, brings it back for Nora McBride. McBride snaps it behind her goal over to Emma Colaci. Colaci tries pushing it up, held in at the line by Risley. Risley fires this puck into the corner. Cracciolo centering pass, blocked by Coyne. Coyne coming out with this puck. Tegan Coyne moving into the middle, lost her feet. Kind of looked like they were held back by a stick. Coyne recovered, shot off the bar. Oh, and it snuck through the netting out into the Zamboni room. 2 minutes to go. We'll have a face-off at the Nats' end of the ice. Face off to the right side of court right. Won by Rochester. Sierra McDonald dumps that puck into the corner. Estelle Dan-Dalin battling with it. Estelle picking that puck up, skating forward. Skell skating out. Pass that puck over to Jules Cracciolo. Cracciolo over the blue line. Turns, looks to pass that back. Drops it off to Estelle at the point. She tries flicking it forward. Glove down by Coyne. Coyne coming back out with this puck. Here goes Tegan Coyne. One-on-one against Taylor Ames. Ames drives her over to the side. Coyne gets around her. Shot. Save by Courtright. Rebound comes out. Shot fired from the point by Sienna McDonald. Glove save by Courtright. Face-off won by Syracuse. Estelle Dan-Dalin along the boards to Risley. Risley snaps it out into the neutral zone. Chasing it down, though, Nora McBride of Rochester. Curls around her own end of the ice, passes it up, goes off the skate of Baldwin. Jessica Barnes dumps that puck back into the offensive end. Picking it up, though, Avery Whitney brings it around behind her net, sends it around on the far side. Stopped by Estelle Dan-Dalin at the point. Estelle skating forward with that puck, got a piece of it, but there's nothing but blue in front of her. Puck gets turned back. Taylor Ames swatting at it. Dallin gloves that down, gives it to Risley. Risley scoots it forward towards the goal, pushed aside by Olivia Wilson. Picked up by Nora McBride. McBride sends it around near side for Evelyn Warner. Warner gives that puck up to Nadia Wozniak. Wozniak brings it down into the offensive end. At the circle, centering pass, backhand shot taken by Peyton Baldwin, and a save by Courtright. Wozniak over the goal line, snaps that puck across, goes over to the far side. In the corner with it, Wozniak skating out into the middle, back in front. Shot taken, and that misses, goes back behind the net. At the corner, sent back out, up along the point, and this is going to come out into the neutral zone. Jessica Barnes pushing and shoving, puck comes back, and that's offsides on Rochester. 10.6 seconds to go in the second period. We'll have a face-off in the neutral zone. Neutral zone faceoff won by Rochester. Brooke Burns trying to push it forward. Grabbing it, Mia Cry, poking it into the neutral zone. Burns retreats back, picks that puck up, and that's where the second period's going to end. At the end of 2 periods of play, Rochester leads by a score of 4-0. All right, here we are. Period number 3. Face-off won by Rochester. Immediately going in. Beiser not able to get that shot off. Chases that puck down over the goal line. Estelle Dallin giving her a little shove in the back as that Byzitter and that puck go to the corner. Byzitter still with it, trying to get around Estelle. Estelle has her wrapped up, picking that stick up. Estelle gets a piece of it, but Burns comes out with that puck. Toss it up to Risley. Risley skating up in the neutral zone. Risley hits the offensive end, dumps that puck in, and she's going to go off for her change. Picking that puck up, Emma Kalachi. Kalachi sends that puck around on the far side. Brooke Burns with it. Burns moves that puck out to Cyril. Cyril flicks it up and over. Taylor Ames. Estelle Dallin chases after it, guarding that puck so Amelia Courtright can cover it up. 14-17 to go in the game as we are just underway here in the third period. Rochester leads by a score of 4-0. Tegan Coyne taking a faceoff for Rochester, won by Fluffy Hogan. That was Tegan on Tegan. Tegan wins. Rochester keeping that puck in, though. Coyne not able to get to that as that drifts across the paint. Coyne picks it up by the corner. Dallin all over, gets it away. Fluffy picks it up, snaps it up along the board, stopped by Nora McBride. McBride skating back in deep with that puck, going back around, put it into the slot. That gets deflected across. Cracciolo coming in to pick that puck up, trying to battle, get it away from Tegan Coyne. Coyne, Cracciolo, and Fluffy fall down. Puck comes out to Sienna, excuse me. Sienna passes that puck up to Dadson. Dadson dumps it into the zone. Estelle Dallin retreats back to pick it up. Estelle almost loses her edge, recovers, passes this puck up along the boards to Jules Cracciolo. Cracciolo passes across. Oh, picked off by Nadia Wozniak. Wozniak coming back, shot taken, deflected, goes up off the glass. Picked up by Olivia Fanchulo on the far side, taken away by Tegan Hogan. Taken back by Nora McBride. Nice stick check by Taylor Ames. McBride still on it, shot saved. Follow-up fired by Wozniak, and Amelia Courtright covers that puck up as Peyton Baldwin falls down in front of the crease. .13:09 to go in the game. Wozniak facing off against Risley. And Rochester comes away winning that faceoff. Comes back to the far point. Olivia Fanchulo, shot fired, Courtright, save. Rebound picked up by Risley. Risley fires this off the glass, and that's going to get played by Olivia Wilson. She dishes that puck into the corner. Risley over there, trying to play on it, goes back to Rochester. Wozniak trying to pull that puck out, and does. Gets it into the neutral zone. Stolen by Estelle Dallin. Hard curl. She's getting her stick lifted by Baldwin. Baldwin hooks her to the ice. Jessica Barnes with that puck. As soon as Rochester touches it, we're going to get a whistle for that hook. And there they go. And hooking is the call. Rochester penalty, number 16. 2-minute minor for hooking. Number 16, 2 minutes hook. Time of the minor penalty, 2:32. And it'll be another power play opportunity for Syracuse. Let's see if they're able to convert on this one. Barnes and Ames on defense. Fluffy, Risley, and Cry on offense for Syracuse. The Rochester 4 is Colucci, Coyne, Searles, and Nora McBride. Puck comes back to Nora McBride at the point. She fires it, goes across to the corner. Picked up by Searles. Searles snaps that back behind the net. Chased down by Coyne. Coyne and Ames. Ames comes away with that puck. Ames skating forward. Searles attacking her. Ames sends it forward. It goes right to Nora McBride. McBride back to Coyne. Coyne winds up, shot deflected away by Jessica Barnes. Nice D. Barnes. Remember, Syracuse is on the power play, but Rochester controlling this puck. Coyne trips over Jessica Barnes as he tries to cross over behind her. Jessica coming up with this puck. Jessica skating forward, has Cracciolo on her left, Cry on her right, fires that shot, gloved out of the air by Olivia Wilson. This power play is half over. Or it's only half begun. I guess that's like a glass half full, half empty kind of deal. We need a fifth Nat. And Adele Risley comes in. She's going to take the face-off. Syracuse wins that face-off. Puck pushed forward. Taken by Whitney back behind her own net, though. Rochester coming around with this puck. They get this out into the neutral zone. Stopped by Dan-Dalin. Dalin skating up. Sends that puck deep into the corner. Chased after by Sienna McDonald. McDonald sends it around for Brooke Burns. Burns gets this out into the neutral zone. Taylor Ames misses that puck. Taylor Ames retreats back, gives it up to Pepicelli. Pepicelli. That went on the outside of the net. Puck gets ripped around, hits the official, drops down. Dan-Dalin hurries it along to Jules Cracchiolo. Cracchiolo trying to get it out, held in by Sienna McDonald. She sends that back towards the goal. Stopped by Taylor Ames. Ames gets it to Cracchiolo. 5 seconds to go in this player advantage for Syracuse. Puck picked up by Layla Beisetter. Beisetter is skating that puck down, wrapped up by Cracchiolo. Cracchiolo's going to throw her in the air with that stick. Dan-Dalin throws Beisetter to the ice with her stick. Coming out is Jackson. Shot fired. Save. Courtright. Teams are even. 10 minutes to go. Shot fired. Save Mia Courtright. Puck is loose, and it goes in. It's a goal. I don't know who scored that, who was in there. There was like 3 sticks in there. And the girls don't celebrate like boys, so I can't tell. Boys are all about bragging rights. So I'm not sure who scored that goal. I just know it was a Rochester Junior American. Time of the Rochester goal, 5:07. They lead 5-0. Jessica Barnes dumps that puck in. Mia Cry going after it in the corner with Olivia Fanciullo. Fanciullo gets that puck, sends it back behind in the trapezoid. Collected by Nadia Wozniak. Wozniak coming up. Nice cross-ice pass, though. Stolen by Risley. Risley to Cry. Cry pops it forward. Chased down by Wozniak. Wozniak back behind her own net. Wozniak flicks this forward for Baldwin. Baldwin gets a piece of it, but coming in behind is Tegan Hogan. Hogan pushes Baldwin to the ice. Kolachi grabs that puck, takes it up into the neutral zone. Kolachi attacked by Dan-Dalin. Dan-Dalin diving in front of her for reasons I don't understand. And that puck goes in offsides. Jessica Barnes taking the face-off against Olivia Searles. Barnes wins, draws that puck back to Taylor Ames. Taylor passes it up, goes right to Rochester. Sienna McDonald passes forward to Dadson. Isabella Dadson at the corner, loses that puck to Dan-Dalin. Puck gets shot fired on net. Mia Courtright with the save. Pepicelli clearing that puck out. No icing as it went off of both girls' sticks, and it's not going to make it anyway. Pepicelli chasing in after it. Searles pushes it off that puck. Brooke Burns comes in, grabs it, passes it out to Dadson. Dadson pulls it into the neutral zone. Dan-Dalin there. Dalin dumps that puck back in, goes deep back behind the net. Played there by McDonald. McBride sends it back behind the net for Sienna McDonald. McDonald passes it up. Dalin from the point. Shot fired. Save Wilson, and she's going to cover that puck up. Estelle's got to spend some more time with her older brother working on making that shot just a little bit harder. He begs her every day to go out and work on it. 8:18 to go in this third period. Face-off won by Syracuse, but stepping up Lexi Jackson to grab that puck and push it forward. Jessica Barnes retreating back at her own end of the ice to grab that puck, curls around, passes over for Cracchiolo. Cracchiolo catches that pass, skates up with it at the blue line. Oh, tried passing it over to Mia Cry. Puck gets stolen, though, by Zitter along the boards. Cracchiolo coming over, trying to push it forward. Byzitter there battling. Byzitter and Cracchiolo both go down. Puck comes back to Risley. Risley to Barnes. Barnes to Risley. Back to Barnes again. Barnes skating up with this puck now. Barnes over the blue line at the circle. Sends it across. And Whitney coming back with this puck for Rochester. Loses it at the skates of Risley. Risley gets it out into the neutral zone. Settled down by Coyne. Coyne taken down by Pepicelli. Pepicelli skates up, flicks that puck forward. No icing. She's close enough to the center line. Emma Colaci picks that puck up back behind her net. Snaps it off the boards for Lexi Jackson. Jackson backhands it up, held in by Pepicelli. She fires it back into the corner. Grabbing it back behind the net, Avery Whitney. Whitney stops short, sends it back the other way at the corner. Sent up along the boards. Held in, though, by Fluffy. Fluffy shot on net. Save Olivia Wilson. Fluffy again trying to get it towards the goal. Not able to. Back behind in the trapezoid. Battle for that puck. Comes out. Fluffy shot and misses the net. Puck goes over to the corner. Coming up with that puck is Baldwin. Baldwin to Wozniak. Wozniak skating forward. Wozniak in the slot. Backhand just misses. Dances past the post on the outside. Puck at the corner. Nadia Wozniak picking it back up. Wozniak out in front. Boy, she wants that goal. Something fierce. Wozniak refusing to pass the puck. She just wants to take another shot. Sends it back to the point. Colaci winds up. Fires. Save by Mia Courtright. Rebound collected by Taylor Ames. Fires around. Gets it into the neutral zone. Nora McBride there. Not able to hold it. Mia Cry flicks it forward. Goes off for her change. Picking that puck up, though, is Peyton Baldwin. Baldwin coming back over the blue line. Baldwin at the circle. Bottom. And she goes down. Loses her edge as Estelle Dallin hits that puck away. Nadia Wozniak trying to make her move. Estelle Dallin stopping her. Dallin picks that puck up. Sends it into the neutral zone. Nora McBride grabs it for Rochester, turns it back into the offensive end. Taylor Ames trying to drop it out. The Nats have gone in such a defensive mode here, they're not even stepping up into the neutral zone to try to win any neutral zone battles. They're clearing their zone, going right to Rochester in the neutral zone, and the Americans are bringing that puck right back in for another offensive pressure. Wozniak sends his puck back out. Jessica Barnes gets a piece of it. It goes down the length of the ice. And here you see Barnes is going after it. One girl is going off for a change. The other three are just skating slowly up to the blue line. Sienna McDonald out from the point. Estelle Dallin fires it in. Estelle might have the most shots on goal. I just wish they were harder. Face-off taken by Risley. One. Jessica Barnes grabs that puck, sends it in deep. Nobody back there but Colaci. Colaci sends it up along the boards for Dadson. Dadson pinned up by Jessica Barnes. Coming over to help out is Searles. Searles gets that puck free. Picked up by Risley. She skates it back into the neutral zone. Risley passes over to Ames. Ames sends it back over for Barnes. Barnes trying to one-touch it in, not able to get it by Dadson. Puck comes back to Dallin. Dallin snaps that puck in deep, goes back behind the net. Picked up there by Colaci. Colaci taken around onto the far side. Colaci coming up with it into the neutral zone. Here comes Colaci weaving her way through. Estelle Dallin gets by both of them. In, forehand, backhand shot, and a goal. She'll selly that one. Emma Colaci weaving her way through the entire Nats team to score that goal. Rochester goal scored by number 8, Emma Colaci, unassisted. Number 8, unassisted. Time of the Rochester Junior Americans goal, 10:37, and they lead 5-0. Whitney for Rochester sends this puck across to the far side. Lexi Jackson takes it up over the blue line. Lexi winds up, shot, save, Mia Courtright. Face off to the left side of court right. Puck goes over to the boards, grabbed by Coyne. Coyne curling around. Coming in, top of the slot. Drops back on the backhand, laying down. Gets that shot off, saved by Mia. Fluffy Hogan coming around behind the net. Sends his puck up, goes off of Jules' stick. Turned back, Byzitter brings it back into the offensive end. Byzitter skating out in front, backhand, save, court right. Rebound, drifts away. Ames trying to swat it away. Coyne blocked it. Now it goes over against the boards. Coyne sends it in deep, and Ames rips it around to the far side. Stepping up to grab that puck is Nora McBride. McBride going in, back behind the net. McBride on the near side, curling around on her forehand in the slot. Shot, kick, save, Mia Courtright. Another shot, save, Courtright, and a little help from the post. Dalin back behind the net, loses it. Jessica Barnes comes over. Dalin, Barnes, Coyne, and it looks like Lexi Jackson all squeezed up in there. Coming in is Cyril. She gets that puck away, loosens it up, sends it to the corner. Coyne drops it back for McDonald. Sienna fires that shot, goes right to Jessica Barnes, though, wide of the net. Barnes snaps it off the boards into the neutral zone. McDonald fires forward, but Byzitter had not cleared the zone just yet. That's an offsides with 2:53 to go in the third period. Nadia Wozniak winning that faceoff, draws this puck back for Avery Whitney. Whitney sends it across to the far side for Olivia Fanchulo. Fanchulo drops it off behind her for Evelyn Warner. Warner shot fired. Oh, it was a save. It drifted back and squeezed out. Goes wide, cleared away by Syracuse. Estelle Dallin along the boards gets this puck up. Whitney holds it in. Coming out is Estelle, able to get that puck out into the neutral zone. She goes down with Baldwin. Risley picks that puck up, fires it forward. Stopped by Fanchulo. Fanchulo turns it back up for Warner. Warner into the neutral zone. Fanchulo fires it forward, goes right to Taylor Ames. Ames sends his crisscrossing back across, and that's going to make it over the line for the icing. With 2:05, we'll bring the faceoff back down to the Nats end of the ice. Face-off won by Syracuse. Puck comes out into the middle. Speared up by Risley. Backhanded by Dadson. Goes wide back to the corner. Centering pass. Missed by Baldwin. Off the boards. Grabbed by Cracchiolo. Sends it out into the neutral zone. Taken away by Rochester. Whitney turns it back up for Brooke Burns. Burns tries pushing it forward. Stopped by Barnes. Barnes to Pepicilli. Pepicilli gets it out into the neutral zone. Colaci grabs it there. Colaci coming up at center ice. Gets that pass up to Dadson. Dadson brings it up into the offensive end. Shot fired. Deflected off of Risley's skate. Goes back behind the net. Burns out in front. Winds up. Shot. Stop blocked by Hogan. Goes wide. Risley behind the net. Rips it around along the boards. On the far side, Mia Cry almost got that by Nora McBride. McBride able to send it in deep. Jessica Barnes, turns and wow, she was going to take off the head of Izzy Dadson. Risley skating with this puck, weaving away into the offensive end, stops short. Coyne not fool though, right there, stops with her, takes that puck away. Coyne gets it out into the neutral zone. Dadson there, Pepicilli cuts her off, gets that puck away. Jessica Barnes skates ahead to grab that puck. Less than a minute to go in this game. Barnes at the far corner. Sends it up along the boards, held by Nora McBride. McBride shuffles it forward. One-timer shot and a goal, Alexa Jackson. Rochester goal scored by number 73, Alexia Jackson, assisted by number 13, Nora McBride. 73 from 13, time of the Rochester Junior Americans goal, 14:20. And they now lead 7-0. Sienna McDonald fires that puck across to the far side. Rochester bringing it into the offensive end. Less than 30 to go. Centering pass. That gets blocked. Poked away by Dan-Dalin. Comes out to the center point. Sienna fires it forward. Tipped away to the corner. Taylor Ames grabs it. Snaps it off the boards. Held in at the point by Olivia Fanchulo. Fires it on net. Save Mia Courtright. Puck goes back behind the net. Dan-Dalin battling for that puck back there. Comes out. Jackson with it. Jackson at the hash mark 3 seconds ago. Tied up, and that's where this game's going to end. This one ends. It's a 7-0 victory for the Rochester Americans. From the NHL rink here at the Twin Rinks at Midstate Athletic Community Center, I am the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence, reminding you, don't wait for it to be a good day. Make it a great day, everyone.